Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? We're live, are we? I don't know. Let's check. I don't know. Yep, we're live. Hey, how's it going, everybody? How's it going? Oh man, the BS show. When anime goes wrong. Tonight, this is the craziest night ever seen with a whole bunch of crazy shit happenings. Tonight, we're going to talk about what happens when anime goes wrong. I'm not going to be mean or anything like that. I'm just going to talk about some things that happened. And maybe... boy, that stuff is just weird. I'm going to go ahead and talk about this because there's been a lot of stuff that happened over the weekend. And over this week, a lot of news popped up. A lot of people talking about Nintendo. Yes, that's right, Nintendo. The stock prices are slumping down, which isn't that bad, though, because I found out from a few hours ago that even though Nintendo stock is plummeting, it isn't that bad of a situation. It's still going up. It's going into an up and down scale when they did a 5-year comparison to the Wii U era versus the Nintendo Switch era. It seems like most people prefer the Nintendo Switch, and right now Nintendo Switch is selling pretty well for itself to catch up to Xbox One. And here's some interesting news that I even talked about on my channel. I talked about the whole Xbox that Microsoft is going to go out and build their new Xbox with the help of Japanese game developers, and hopes to try to grab the market over there in Japan because they want to be popular in Japan. But the problem is Microsoft tends to have a problem with marketing because they spend more on marketing than they do on the hardware itself, and they depend on the marketing in order to compete out in the marketplace. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that a lot of people don't like their old systems, especially from the past. A lot of people kind of talked about this. Now, there's been a lot of talk about what happened at Anime Expo, and I'm going to go ahead and say this, but then again, I'll say it when some people show up on my stream. As far as I know, my friends are probably going to be excommunicating me right now. I don't want to, I would bring up some stuff about what's going on. Okay, my friend's telling me about Comic-Con. I'll probably talk to him. I know that okay, Brian Polito. Okay, cool. Is going to be attending the New York Comic-Con. How to Create and Market Crowdfunding Indie Comics by Brian Polito. That's nice. Congratulations, Brian. Thanks for... Yep, he's going to do it. He's going to do a Q&A on how he does it. It shows you how to do it, and it's easy. So, I'll be right back. I just got to go take care of something. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just messing around. Lately, there's been some stuff that went wrong. So, so there's been a lot of news lately that I've been hearing about, especially what happened with a employee of ArenaNet who basically got fired over a situation at her job. Now, there's been a lot of talk about this issue. Now, I read this on Kotaku in Action, and a lot of people are making conspiracy theories that Gamergate did it because, well, Kotaku in Action has been known to discuss a lot of issues about Gamergate. Now, they basically claim that Gamergate was involved when it looks like, well, there's been a lot of weird shit. And I've been reading this up at Kotaku in Action, even though I don't like Kotaku in Action, but they do discuss a lot of things that happen. Now, KIA isn't responsible for harassment, because by the looks of it, they were discussing the whole thing. Now, I understand that most people are very upset about KIA bringing up this stuff, but they only talk about it. They don't really... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm just going to go ahead and talk about this issue because a lot of people have been talking about this, that the thing that they're blaming Kotaku in Action for the whole harassment narrative is because, well, they want to blame them when they discuss the issue. Whenever they discuss the issue, shit happens. And the fact that they pointed out that they basically dug into the whole situation and talked about it. They didn't really dox her. They didn't really do anything to her. Personally, they just talked about the fact that she talked about Total Biscuit being a harasser when he died, and a lot of other things that happened with this whole situation. Look, I don't think KIA was responsible. They only discussed the issue because of the fact that this whole situation with Jessica Price and Peter Fries, it's surprising that they both got fired. No one was trying to harass them. No one was trying to bother them. There's no evidence of that. And the problem is they're claiming this because they're trying to blame KIA for the harassment in this whole situation because, well, they want to blame this whole issue with KIA over the fact that they were there to talk about it. Now, I'm not trying to hate on them. I'm not trying to hurt them, but it sounds like a lot of people are misrepresenting the issue, trying to blame somebody for the fact that their own incompetence because of the fact that two people, Jessica Price, was belittling a fan who was a streamer, it turns out, who was a biggest fan of Guild Wars 2, who has constantly streamed Guild Wars 2, from what I heard, Dorian Gaming, on Twitter. And what happened was she kind of got upset with him for saying, I disagree. Over the fact that he said this caused her to get triggered and react negatively towards him. And also the fact that she reacted to another Twitter user who basically said he didn't mean to be offensive towards her, but she got upset and belittled him. And of course, Peter Fries, of all people, acted like a total idiot and said that he hoped that he reflected on his thing. And it's like, look, he wasn't trying to insult her. He wasn't trying to belittle her. He just said, I disagree with her. And this is the point that all these so-called people came out of nowhere claiming that, oh yeah, Gamergate, the Illuminati conspiracy is trying to kill women in video games. Again, they're gone. They don't really care anymore. They fought this battle for a long time, and they want to bring back the boogeyman again to cause more fear and try to intimidate more people to get on their side. That is the truth. They don't care about LGBTQ rights. They don't care about... They want to create this fear-mongering marketplace to where they want their rights. They want their ideas to be heard. They want their ideas to be there at the table at all times, especially trying to use their gun, their imaginary weapon, in hopes to blame somebody for someone's incompetence. The fact that Jessica Price it was her fault. She shot herself in the foot. She was ill prepared by the fact she couldn't argue. She couldn't defend herself. She couldn't defend her own ideas and her own argument. In her own way, she basically had someone disagree with her and then belittled them. And that's what caused her to lose her job. She belittled a guy who was a fan of Guild Wars for many years. And of course, you want to know what happened? She shot herself in the foot and blamed everybody and saying, oh my God, they harassed me. No one harassed her. No one belittled her. No one called her names. KIA only discussed the issues. They don't harass people. They don't attack people. They even advocated in the rules. They don't dox people. They even put that in the rules. Now, you can say that they did, but they didn't. KIA is not responsible for whatever they talk about. They only talk about the issue. They don't try to say anything. Heck, whenever people bring up things and bring up topics, they basically downvote it. And it seems that some people discuss these issues and try to address them. But the problem is, defending someone like this, defending a person who basically belittled somebody on Twitter, is stupid. Trying to attack somebody saying, oh, that Gamergate was involved. No. Gamergate was never involved with any of this. I checked. I know. They never did. KIA only talked about and discussed the issue on KIA, and they don't really say much about it. I even looked at the rules. They even say it in discussions about what they do. And if you don't like it, too bad. But the problem is, here it is. KIA is not responsible for someone's own stupidity. I'm only defending them because they actually discuss actual issues on KIA. Whether you like them or you dislike them, they don't care what you think of them. They don't care if you literally call them Nazis. They don't give a shit anymore. They care about the truth. That's what they care about. They give a shit about the truth. And what their truth is doesn't matter to your feelings about them. They don't care. You can call them names. You can call them Nazis. You can call them whatever you want. But they're standing up for themselves, saying, hey, you can call us whatever the hell you want, but we're not those type of people. We know who we are, whether you like it or not. That's what I heard from another person. They don't care to be called Nazis anymore. They don't care to be called man babies. They don't care. All they give a shit about is the truth. And like they said, they don't care. What they talk about on the board is not... You don't like it? Too bad. And they said, what we talk about isn't harassment. We discuss the issue, and we try to either make fun of it or we don't care. That's how they say it. The problem is that KIA has its problems. Sure, you can call them right-wingers, you can call them fascists, you can call them whatever the hell you want, but they don't care. They don't give a shit. All they give a shit about is the truth. They don't care whether you say it's racist or sexist. They look at it differently than you. You can say that they are sexist, they are racist. They don't care. All they give a shit about is the truth. That's the one thing they believe in, is the truth. You may think the whole Gamergate conspiracy is one thing, but they kind of had some hits and misses in the past. And it's like, most people don't realize this is what's going on. I understand that some people don't like what I have to say, but it's the truth. I'm not going to try to hate on them. I'm not going to try to bully them. And I'm not going to do anything. If you try to do those things to them, you're going to lose the battle. Because they try to be respectful. They try to be nice. And the funny thing was, the problem here, what happened was that Miss Price basically, well, I'm going to say this right now. Jessica, you fucked up. You jumped the gun on a person that was trying to listen to you, trying to, give you some input, give you some ideas, give you some possible ways you could probably make your stories happen. I understand that you didn't like when people try to criticize you, but that at the same time, you went off on him, disrespected him, and assumed that he was being sexist towards you. Just because you believe in the conspiracy that he was a white male. Look, he didn't do anything like that. And the problem is that this is something that needs to be addressed. And I understand that he wasn't trying to be mean to her. He wasn't trying to disrespect her. And I know that Deroya wasn't trying to be, elitist about it. He was just trying to say, hey, I kind of disagree with you, but I'm sure we can go back and forth and discuss the issue. And he wanted to talk to her. He wanted to interact with her. And of course, she basically, got upset with him. Jessica realized she fucked up. She jumped the gun and put herself in a position where She basically went paranoid and reacted to it negatively. That's what happened. She got fired because she basically acted negative towards a fan of Guild Wars 2 and basically disrespected him by deliberately accusing him of something, of some conspiratorial shit that he has nothing to do with it, especially Peter Fries. He wasn't trying to be sexist, and yet you accused him of being sexist. You said this, Peter. You knew you said this. He wasn't being sexist, but yet you tried to accuse him of being sexist when he wasn't being sexist. He was trying to be polite in his disagreement about the issue, what she said. He wasn't trying to bully her. He wasn't trying to belittle her. He was trying to say, hey, I kind of disagree with you slightly, but okay. And yet you go after him over this. And he redacted what he said, but yet you still go after him about that issue. The fact that he wasn't trying to say negative things. You are saying negative things about him that misrepresents him. That was the problem that Mike O'Brien had to fire you about. That was the issue. And yet people want to misrepresent the issue by conspiracies that they think, oh yeah, Gamergate tried to fire this woman out of gaming. Oh my god, this is some crazy ass shit right here. The Nazis from the North Pole are coming. They're gonna get the women's. Oh my god, we're gonna have to fight the Nazis online in this cyber war that we created out of fear and mongering and everything. Cause oh my god, this is some crazy ass shit right here. And dude, I don't even want to be involved in this shit because this is some crazy ass shit. Because this is some crazy ass shit right here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not going to try to disrespect anybody. But it sounds that Jessica Price shot herself in her own foot with her own ideology, with her own ideas. That's what happened. And she basically, and basically, you know, she felt that Delroy overstepped his bounds. He didn't overstep anything. He basically said he basically defended himself. And I'm sorry. Nathan, Grayson, you should really stop smoking that pot right now. Seriously, Nathan. Writing this article is cringe. By saying this stuff, you're trying to defend someone's shitty behavior. I'm sorry. No one should be defending shitty behavior like this. Especially in a professional sphere like that. What Jessica Price did was stupid. She shot herself in the foot with her own ideology by saying, oh yeah, not realizing she basically stepped on a landmine and not realized the battle is over. Get over it. No, Gamergate didn't do this. She basically stepped on her own landmine. It was her own fault, her responsibility. She has to deal with it. She got fired for it, and that's what happened. Don't blame the Guild Wars for this. Don't blame ArenaNet for this. They had nothing. They weren't involved in this. They basically saw what happened to Delroy, because Delroy happens to be a very popular streamer, and yet here you go trying to bully him on and they saw this. They saw him getting attacked on social media, all because he said, I disagree with you, but I'm not trying, you know, and he was trying to be disrespectful towards her. She was being disrespectful towards him acting like a snobbish bitch. That is the truth. You can argue this all you want, Nathan, but I will debate you and win. 10 times out of 5, I will win. Because Nathan Grayson, should have never wrote this article in the first place to claim that, oh, Jessica Price was a victim of an alien conspiracy to kill the Jews. It's obvious. That's what you're writing here, Nathan. That's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm reading in Kotaku article right now. You're basically claiming that this was a Illuminati conspiracy to fire Jessica Price and Peter Fries because the LGBTQ community is being attacked by the fact that she got fired. Bravo, Nathan. You just wrote a conspiracy theory that is about killing the Jews. Bravo. Bravo, Nathan. You did it, Kotaku. You exposed the conspiracy that it was obvious. Jessica Price and Peter Fries were fired because of the fact that this was a plot to kill the Jews. Congratulations. The conspiracy's out there. The aliens are up and flying around, and this is some conspiracy shit. And it's so weird that they would do this over a petty issue on the internet. Congratulations, Nathan. You just exposed a conspiracy about the fact that Jessica Price and Peter Fries were fired, and exposes the fact that this was a plot to kill the Jews. Thank you. Thank you so much, Nathan Grayson. Because this is all I see right here. Is that it's basically conspiracy as shit. Jessica Price and Peter Fries, this is getting fired, is a plot by the Illuminati to kill the Jews and also the lesbian community and the LGBTQ. It's obvious that they're trying to kill everyone in the community in a conspiracy that we never thought of. That's obviously pretty cool. But then again, who knows? It's a conspiracy, yo. I'm really surprised by this. Because this is so ridiculous. That Nathan Grayson would write a conspiracy about the fact that Jessica Price and Peter Fries got fired at Guild Wars 2, claiming that KIA was responsible for her firing when she shot herself in their own foot. I'm sorry. You can't defend stupidity like this. I'm sorry, Nathan. You can't really defend stupidity like this as a journalist, because looking at this from a perspective from far away, Mike O'Brien did what he had to do because of the fact that they misrepresented ArenaNet. They basically shot themselves in their own foot by acting like snobbish assholes. That is the truth. To a fan who basically plays on live streams Guild Wars 2 constantly, and yet you want to defend this person's being your white knight nature, not realizing this is the dumbest thing I ever seen anyone do. You're basically claiming that this was a plot to kill the Jews. Congratulations, Nathan. Bravo. You just exposed the conspiracy that this is a plot to kill the Jews. Because it's obvious when one person gets fired, Jessica Price and Peter Fries, it's obvious it was a plot to kill the Jews. That's what I'm saying, because it's all conspiracy. Jessica Price had basically shot herself in the foot by basically bitching at somebody for no apparent reason, getting upset and getting worked up about the fact that the guy said, I disagree. Congratulations. And she couldn't even really try to defend her discussion about what she was trying to do. Look, he wasn't trying to insult her, and I looked at the tweets, and it didn't seem like that happened. So anyways, this is what's going on. That's what I see in this whole situation, and it's so ridiculous. And I'm just going to point out something. Let's see. And I know. Let's see. Wow. Let's see where Chris Hansel. Well done, A-Net. You successfully embodied some monsters. Yep. Even this is not going to help well. I'm laughing at this whole situation because this whole situation escalated into a conspiracy, guys. Congratulations, guys. This is so fucking funny to the point that they literally are accusing this whole situation on a plot to kill the Jews and lesbians and the LGBTQ community. No joke. This is what is going on in the community right now. They are freaking out on the fact that 2 people got fired at a company and literally are completely conspiracy nuts, believing that this is a plot to kill the LGBTQ community. No joke. This is what they're trying to say. And I'm not trying to literally say this in a meaner way, but they are definitely getting worked up over this. Yeah, and the fact that Jessica Price said this in the past, and I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to say this. The kindest thing I could say, I'm glad he's no longer around. Keep doing harm. Who passed it? Total Biscuit. And she basically censored that because she didn't want to, you know, get upset about something. Because I understand she's because from what I heard, she's a very bitchy person. Now, a lot of people... Now, I understand that a lot of people are fighting this, but they're literally making conspiracies. No joke. These people are making conspiracies. And this is the truth of the matter. I'm looking at this. Because there's so many articles that are being made that they're literally making conspiracies. I'm sorry. When you have someone that has bitchy-ass behavior and you want to defend it and write an article about it and tell everyone, oh, this person was obviously being sexist. No. The person in question never was sexist. He never was a mean person. But the problem here that I looked at from this whole situation, should the person that you guys are claiming that is sexist, should he be attacked for what happened to her? No, he wasn't trying to attack her. He wasn't trying to, and yet they're escalating this into a conspiracy that Gamergate was involved with her job being lost. And they're trying to say that this has caused harm towards the LGBTQ community when really it doesn't, because it never had. And yet they're bringing all this stuff out of the woodwork for no apparent reason, claiming this stuff and blaming everyone under the sun, claiming this stuff out of conspiracy. This is what I'm seeing right now from what I saw out of this whole situation with the Guild Wars 2 situation. I'm sorry, but it's the most stupidest thing I ever saw in my life over a petty, stupid argument. Just because a guy said he disagreed and you couldn't defend yourself and you couldn't come up with a better way to reason with the person. The way I see it, Jessica Price had a problem. She couldn't reason with anybody. She couldn't debate the person. She couldn't talk to the person. And she didn't know how to engage with people very well. But the fact that the person had a different idea. And the problem was, you know, she could have just asked questions. She could have just went like, just to listen to the guy. And gave him a chance to talk. I would give a person a chance to talk, even if, regardless of, even if there are assholes sometimes. But when it comes down to the point, if that person can't really debate the issue, I would probably be like, fuck it. You know what? I'm done. I'm sorry. I gave you a chance. You couldn't prove anything to me. I'm sorry. I'm done. You could have just walked away. You could have just don't respond. You could have just done that. But instead, you went off on a person that was being polite and basically failed to address the issue and couldn't defend yourself on that issue because you were saying that then you claimed he was sexist. I'm sorry. It was never sexist to begin with. It was never hateful to begin with. It seems that a lot of people are probably doing this because, well, oh well, too bad. Now let's see here. Here's something else. Let's see. Supreme Court order. Let's see. Let's see. Coverage of ArenaNet incident. PC Gamer gets slammed by bias by readers, while most of the sources surprisingly objective. Germany yep, that's what happened. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Mary Sue on Cyberpunk 2027. I want to see more disabled representation in the gaming industry, but they will whine about it and pick every part every time, which is why game developers are reluctant to do so. The update, let's see here. Let's see. Rami Ishmael defends Jessica Price, throws tantrum over ArenaNet situation. Guess no one has claimed 96 grade yet. Okay, Tabletop Gaming. Hashtag Phantom nominated for 2008 Ernie Award for Best RPG related product. Let's see. Nah, that's not interesting news. Nintendo. Stocks plummet. Let me see. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Oh yeah, Gundam. I heard that Gundam, the new Gundam Breaker didn't do so well in Japan. That they were making memes of it a few weeks ago, and I wanted to get a copy of the game, but I'm glad I didn't because I really wanted to play that game, and I heard that Gundam, the first Gundam Breaker and the second Gundam Breaker and the third Gundam Breaker was pretty good. But then again, the new Gundam Breaker for PS4 failed miserably because there were a lot of bugs, there were a lot of glitches, and it turned out to be a shit show. I really wanted to buy that game. I really did. I really wanted to see how that game was, but it turned out to be a shit show. I understood that a lot of people were talking about that, about Gundam. There was only a few people that talked about it, but I'm surprised. No one in the anime community, not many people talked about it, but I know a few YouTubers have talked about this, and they said it as it is, that Gundam Breaker, the new Gundam Breaker, is okay, but until they can fix the issues, I just hope that Bandai Namco could fix those issues, because it would have been cool. It would have been cool to play that game, because I would love to play it, but at the same time, I heard that that game wasn't worth it, because the Part 3 was the game that everyone liked, including Part 2. A lot of people wanted to play that game, but it's a shame that they couldn't do that. Oh boy, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this, because this is something that most people are talking about. Let's see. Let me see what's on the comic book news. Let's see. Antarctic Press was hit by a storm of industry professionals colluding to try to force conservative author. That's already been known. Let me see. Okay, Young Animals withheld due to copyright. 2 years ago, Emerald City Comic Con, Geared Way writer, Eisner Award-winning Umbrella Academy, former lead singer of My Chemical Romance, announced that he had partnered with DC Comics. Let's see here. Son of the 15th, Solo. Let's see, what else is there? Let's see. Steve Dilko. Oh shit, really? He died? Oh, that's sad. Steve Dilko, the legendary artist of Spider-Man, co-creator, has died at 90. Dilko was always to be... Oh, that's sad. That is sad. It seems like the Steve Dilko died at age 90, who was the artist for Spider-Man. That's sad. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, let's see, the Batman 50. Yeah, I heard about that. I wanted to talk about it, but I never really got to the chance to do so. I guess I actually bought Batman 50 because I kind of actually felt sorry for what happened. Because I know that a lot of people talked about Batman 50 and they were disappointed in the ending of it. Especially there was no wedding. Spoiler, there was no wedding. They chickened out. That's what happened. Let's see here. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to do something here. Because I know that most people are busy doing a lot of things, and today is Friday night. And people are feeling all right. And it's ladies' night. Oh boy. Now, there's been a lot of talk about this because a lot of people have been saying a lot of things. Speaking of which, I'm going to go ahead and change the subject here. I know that most people are waiting for this, and waiting for this as far as I heard from. A lot of people were upset with Momokun. For those who don't know, she's a cosplayer. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, and I know that you guys are going to probably cringe or probably laugh or probably go like, ooh, wow, or something like that. I don't really care. I follow her on social media because I like her because of the memes. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. I like her because of the memes. It's the truth, yo. The memes. Now, a lot of people don't realize I follow her because of the memes. And it's sort of funny. Now, let's see here. I'm going to look up Momokun because Momokun... Now, this, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. This is Momokun, ladies and gentlemen. She's one of those plus size, you know, models. Now, a lot of people don't realize, you know, I like her because she's a memeable person, and a lot of people are upset with her because, well, what happened was she went out. I think she went out, and I heard this story. Basically, she took someone's shirt off. Actually, tried to rip someone's shirt off. And what happened was she exposed somebody's body, and they said that was sexual harassment. They claimed it was sexual harassment against her. Now, she talked about this, and I'm going to go ahead and look this up because she did a rant.
Good morning, everybody. I'm eating my breakfast right now. 3 hard-boiled eggs with some mustard and paprika. Very good. I actually just wanted to talk about a lot of the messages I've been getting recently about people have been seeing a slight shift in the content I've been putting out more so. Lately, I've been getting a lot of messages like, where are the lewds? Where are the lewds? Like, we want to see lewds. Lewds, I post on my Patreon, so if you want to check those out, you can. Personally, right now, I kind of don't want to put too many lewd things on my Instagram.
Yeah. So, what happened was, and I'm going to point this out, she basically went behind somebody and just did the whole woohoo. She basically embarrassed them in front of a bunch of strangers in public at a convention. And right now, you know, it caused a bit of a backlash towards her. A lot of people are bringing up old stuff against her, like bringing up like old stuff from 4chan. No joke, that's what's going on. The thing about what happened with her is that she right now is she's getting hit hard. And I don't really hate her personally. I don't really care. I know that most people don't like her. I know that most people don't really, they just dislike her. And I know that some people are very upset when she mentioned this as an excuse when she did that stupid mistake of basically claiming that she has ADHD, which pissed off a lot of people. Using ADHD as an excuse is the same excuse that that one person said, like, I'm a gay man. That kind of upset people with that shit. You can't really use that as an excuse. You can't use ADHD as an excuse because it was your own fault. It was your own stupid idea to basically get behind somebody and just have them just try to sexually harass them by flipping their clothes off and going like, woo, look at those titties, look at those anime titties. That's what happened. She basically probably inappropriately touched somebody, or because a lot of people were bringing this up too, that she basically went behind somebody and just took their shirt off out of nowhere. And revealed to because she went out after somebody in a convention and just went like, woo, look at those titties. From what I heard. Now, a lot of people are very upset with her, and right now it's sort of a sad story that they are going off on her about. It's like no joke. Everyone's going off on her on Twitter talking about what happened. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get on Twitter, because I know that's going to be a pain in the ass. People are going to bring up the conversation about her. Yeah, Momokun is being exposed as a sexual harasser. No joke. This is what people are doing right now. Finally happened. Momokun has been exposed as in sexual assault. The saga finally over. Okay. Good reminder that Momokun also lied about being raped around 2 years ago. Screenshots of her story and the mystery convoy claiming she lied about the entire thing. When he tried to take my pants off, I literally said no, not tonight. What? Why did he keep doing what the fuck? And then somehow he took them off while I wasn't paying attention, and shit led to another. I should have stopped at him. I just got scared. You probably were confused and didn't. And a lot of people are bringing this stuff up. Like, this is some deep, dark shit on the web that they're bringing it up. Trust me, I know one of my friends walks behind me and pulls down the rest of my pants to put his dick in me. I understand being scared. Exactly, but I wish I would have stood up for myself and said no. When it happens, consent. Fucking gross. Cause like he is such a big name in cosplay, I didn't want him to try to ruin my name, which he would. Cause I know him. Ryan and Jess are super good friends. I'm sure they don't know this side of him. And he was scared that I offended him. He might say something. I doubt it. This is so awful. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I just want to have nothing to do with him. And I want to stay away. I don't want a drama just happen. Yes. Now let's see here. She was only on Facebook about me. They do know. She made David keep his mouth shut because he wanted to fight him. So they know she lied. Because she called and said he raped her. Basically, no. They don't know she lied to cover her ass. Wait, so they think he raped her when everyone else thinks... Wow. Yeah, and people are bringing up old stuff. Okay. And even Bunny Yumi said this. Sexual harassment should not be dismissed. It's not easy to come forward, but I have gained courage to speak up. At AX last year, Momokun slapped my ass in front of a large crowd without my permission after I just met her. When I uploaded the full unedited nostalgic Momokun roast for you guys, besides YouTube. Yeah, finally see why Momokun is fucking garbage person, and it was so fucking 3 years of this information being out there from numerous people now speaking out. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Fuck Momokun. Oh God. Wow, people are really going at it. They are literally memeing the hell out of this. Okay, you lewd cosplayers are so quick to jump in defense of Momokun or speak up your 2 cents about the latest drama surrounding sexual cosplay, but don't say shit about the alleged sexual assault she done towards male cosplayers or how she lied about rape. Momokun is Amy Schumer of the cosplay world, and people are so upset about this. Here's what she said.
Sometimes I get a little like crazy, and I think a lot of it has to do with like having ADHD and like not being able to control myself sometimes. That I just kind of get a little too comfortable. Not okay.
Now, this is becoming... Now, already people are doing Momokun is canceled because she lost her chance to go to the convention. A lot of people are very upset about this, and it's like, no joke, this is what's going on. Momokun is a cosplayer, is an art thief. That's not okay, is a thief. Wow. And this is what a lot of people are exposing, some deep dark shit on the web, and it's getting to the point that, yeah, this is getting crazy. And already people are saying Momokun canceled because they are going after her. The community is literally going after her because of this, and it's sad too. And I'm looking at this whole thing from the web, and it's so bad. It's getting to the point. Be careful who are mean to you, who talk about you. You might end up regretting it in the future. Guys, she's gonna get you. Cosplay is not consent. Mental handicaps are not an excuse. Okay, stolen my friend's Jasmine. Okay, here's another thing that someone said. Momokun has said the N-word on Twitter. Yelled ching chong chong, an Asian cosplayer on video. Collected money to donate to help hurricane victims, but never even donated. Kept it for herself. Collects money on Patreon and has not fulfilled the awards since last year. Locked cats in rooms filled with chemicals from making cosplay. Sexually harassed and assaulted dozens of cosplayers, and at least one caught on video. Blamed sexual harassment on ADHD. Copied cosplay directly from several cosplayers. Okay. Okay, let's see. Copied directly from several different people's art and claimed as her own idea. Got surgery for herself and lied about it while continually shaming others for it. Talks about body positive but is a massive shit poster about it. Continues to promote sexualized underage characters, not because she herself is over the age of 18, but because people like what they like is so it's fine. Who's wondering what she did? And for those who are wondering what she did, that's what happened. Now this is becoming a big mess right now. Since some unknown reason Momokun Cancel is still getting support, and it had to make sure to balance it out. Now you can see right here, I like how he's damn perfect. Also, brush off the hate. We're doing so good. Having fun at AX. Bullshit. Get you too gorgeous. I wish I was there to see these cosplayers in person. Cute. Hope not getting harassed by haters who want you gone. Because this shit is like, this is some crazy ass shit. Here's a joke for everyone. Someone's guilty of repeated accounts of sexual assault, goes to a con, does whatever she wants to whoever she wants because she has no respect for anyone's personal boundaries. Then, when she exposed it for it, she blames it all on mental health issues, which has nothing to do with your ability to perceive what's right and what's wrong. Funny joke, right? I hope you're doing okay. Send your DM. Yep, that's what happened. Multiple victims brought to light on various accounts of sexual assault from Marmalade. When complaints arose about her presence at Anime Expo guesting at the Creators Guild GOC booth, all her guest appearance have been canceled, badges revoked, and yet she is ghosting. I'm sorry this happened to you. Seems Maria likes using other women to draw attention to herself with publicly lewd displays. Between Bunny and I love your nerdiest performance. Be proud you spoke up. Now this is what they're saying right now. Glad we're working with Marmalade again in AX in 1 to 3 days, the Creators Guild. And already they're canceling it. Are you aware she sexually assaults people at conventions? Thank you for your concerns. Creators Guild does not condone violence or harassment, both physical and verbal, from either cosplayers regularly. Individuals there in the incident of this kind, we wish to hear directly from those and that person involved. Sexually harassment should not be dismissed. It's not easy to come forward, but I have gained the courage to speak up. At AX last year, Momokun slapped in my ass in front of a large crowd without my permission after I had met her. After I just met her. I usually kept my mouth shut, but since now I realize I'm not alone, I feel like I will say something. Marmalade has also touched me without my permission when we first met at OtakuCon Vegas. She pulled my top down while I was in a cosplay and exposed my nipples in the bathroom full of people. Wow. I was nervous at first, but I'm adding into the conversation with my own experience. She did something very hurtful to me last year at ColossaCon. After some pushing from my friends, I wanted to say Momokun did the same thing to me as we were hearing about now. At ColossaCon last year, during the day, I was booty bouncing with one of my friends at our villa, hanging out with a large group of people I knew. And she was the only one I didn't, and we didn't been introduced yet. While my friends and I were dancing and I was turned in the other direction, she put a megaphone up up my pussy to make fun of me. I didn't realize it until she literally put it up so hard against my pussy I felt it and stopped it, turned around, looked at her, completely disbelieved, and said, "What the fuck are you doing? Stop that. I don't know you. Don't do that." She gave me a look like I was nuts and never even introduced herself to me or apologized. Despite hanging out in the villa with us and the rest of the evening, I felt humiliated and hurt. It ruined my mood for this evening. I wrote it off at the time because she was friends with my friends, but let's be real. If she's been a dude, I would have punched her in the nose. It's unexpected and inappropriate to touch people's genitals, breasts without their consent, no matter what your gender or sexual orientation is, especially if you don't know them. But even if you do, never assume you can touch a person like that, even if they have given you your permission some other time. For once, I obviously don't know Momokun, and I'm sure she has a good heart inside, but just very bad habits. I assure you, people inherently want us to do the right thing. I hope she and everyone else use this and as a learning opportunity, and instead of deflecting, she uses this to try to do better and be better in the future. Okay, that's nice. And this is by Deranged Doll. And I'm not going to bother that. I'm so sorry this happened to you. It means Maria is using other women to draw attention to herself, publicly lewd display. Between Bunny and I love you, Nerdly-esque performance. I'm proud of you. Spoke up. No Momokun canceled. Let's see. Let's see. Marmalade. Wow. And her account got suspended. So that happened. That was a while ago. She got banned for abuse. She made another account that was against the rules. She got caught harassing more people. Oh. The tag was only 2 days ago. I can't believe she would have a fake account. Oh. And it's getting to the point that people are really laughing at this. Okay, I will forever wish that y'all would go hard for black cosplayers, getting them justice the same way oh, this is fucking funny. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and say it in my black voice. I will forever wish that y'all would go hard for black cosplayers. Go hard. Go hard for black cosplayers. I feel bad for this black woman, but I'll go hard. I forever wish that y'all go hard for black cosplayers, getting them justice the same way y'all were super active in getting justice for Momokun's victims. There was a black cosplayer that came out, and they already served justice to Momokun. What the hell you talking about, woman? There was a black woman who came out and said Momokun touched her titties. What are you talking about? Are you for real? She basically showed her titties in the bathroom, woman. Did you not hear what K-Bear said? She said that her titties were revealed by Momokun. What the fuck? Oh shit. Wasn't the start of Momokun being canceled was the testimony from a black cosplayer, K-Bear? There was a black cosplayer who got harassed by her, though. People were pointing this shit out. No joke. Be glad, woman. Be glad, black woman. She got justice. The black community got their justice. Momokun came. The black women came forward and basically said, she harassed me. She touched my ass. She touched my titties. That's what happened. She showed my anime titties. How dare she? Oh, shit. Listen, you can like whoever you want, but in the case of multiple instances of shitty behavior, if you plan to white knight and defend them, overall still follow them, do not be my friend or follow me. That's fair enough. Yeah, because it's getting to the point that people are getting upset about this. Yes, almost at 70% off the new Gundam Breaker. Oh, really? They're going to sell that off for 70%? How much? They're losing money for that game. Seriously. Damn stockings. And too many cakes. Like, they're literally going off on her. Making fun of her weight and everything. This is no joke. Okay, Momokun has been canceled. To me, I'm glad people are speaking up and that they finally have taken it seriously. There are better cosplayers that look up to for body positive anti-bullying. Momokun doesn't deserve your support. Okay, and this is by Stardust Mingyu. So she's a plus size. Go ahead and follow her if you want to. Good luck to you, lady. I hope you get your support here. You go ahead, girl. I'll promote you right there. Yeah, because right now people are literally getting upset about this. Because it's so bad to the point that I feel bad about this whole situation. Especially the hate and anger that people have. Okay, pedophile TWA. Momokun canceled Thursday, July woke Momokun has been canceled since 2017. Thanks, Pool. Momokun canceled. Could someone explain to me what was the whole Momokun drama is all about? Generally confused what happened. I'm glad Momokun was banned from Twitter. I can't believe I used to follow that chick. I guess karma finally caught up. Now I'm going to go ahead and do something here. I'm going to do something. I'm going to unfollow her. Because it's sad that this happened to her. Literally. Now a lot of people don't realize there are other cosplayers I will follow. Asian Chubby Bunny is one of them. And well, who else should I... Anya Braddock. Dope is actually a pretty good. Asaban Dope is actually a very good artist. No. Vivid Vision. She's a really good cosplayer. Altair Ping. Let's see. Yes. Follow Vivid Vision. Let's see who else. Nope. Haha. Hana Bunny / Bunny. Alicia Maria. You can follow her too. Let's see who else. Who else? Miss Kitty Quinn. Well, I would recommend Triforce of Procrastination. You can follow her on Twitter. She's a cosplayer. Let's see who else. Let's see who else should be followed. Zulet Cosplay. She's also a good cosplayer. Ivy Doom Katie. You can follow her too. Let's see who else. Who else should we recommend? Maybe her. I don't know. Lily Beat Rose. That's another cosplayer. Let's see. She really had to rename herself again. Politicalist scientist turned cosplayer. Yes, you can go ahead and follow her on Twitter if you. She's from Mexico. She's from Mexico. That's how you pronounce it, Mexico. We'll have to pronounce it like Mexico. Seriously, I mean it. That's how they say it, Mexico. You can follow her too, Obvious Avy. She's a very nice person. Let's see who else. Let's see who else should we follow? Oh yes, Mini Moonlight. Very good cosplayer. Let's see. Lily Marhine. She's a very good cosplayer. She's from Italy. She's an Italian woman. I actually like her cosplay because she actually does really good outfits. You can see right here that she does like the medieval, Italian style outfits, and they're really beautiful. You wouldn't believe the work she does with those outfits that she makes. She's a really good seamstress when you look at her dresses and everything. And she does really good cosplays if you look at her dresses and everything. They're so beautiful. You would not believe the work she puts into those cosplays. They are beautiful, beautiful works of art when you look at it. You see right here, she tried to do some really good outfits. When you look at her outfits, they are really beautiful. If you're into the fashion of it, she does a really good work of art with her outfits. Especially she does good crocheting. And it's such a good thing that I was recommended to her and I followed her, and she was nice enough to follow me. I was surprised by her. And I actually really like her cosplay. They are really good. They're really good cosplays that she does out of creation of her own outfits that she makes, and they're very original. they're very original by the look of them. You can tell she puts a lot of work on a lot of the stuff that she does when she makes these cosplays, and you can tell she doesn't hold back on it. As you can see, that's one of the outfits that she made, and she had commissioned. She has made a lot of good, beautiful outfits that she has done, and they are very beautiful in a way. You can tell she puts a lot of work on those outfits. Now let me see who else. Do I follow? Yeah, Jenny Moreau does okay, but she's more of the lewd cosplay type of person, and I do like her cosplays in a way, but it's like some of the cosplay she does, she's more memeable when she does it. Like she tried to prove that the Earth isn't flat, and that's why people follow her, and it's sort of funny too. I would say that she does a lot of weird cosplays, and a lot of them are just fun to look at. She does have the beauty, she does have the face. A lot of people really like her. Let's see, who else should I look up? Vicky's more of an independent. Fabi's World Cosplay. She actually does pretty good cosplay. If you look at her, she does really, really cool cosplays, and she does make some of her work, but some of it, I don't know. Well, you can tell she does work very hard to do these cosplays and everything, and she's been around for years. She's from Chile, and she has done a lot of good cosplays. You can tell that she puts a lot of work in some of her cosplays, even by the fact that, yeah, it's super sexy, but at the same time, she pretty much can make some cosplays interesting. You see. Yeah, a lot of people really like Castro. A lot of people like Bunny. Well, Sabrina Nicole Bunny's okay. I understand she used to be a Playboy bunny back in the days. Like, no joke. You can look her up. Sabrina Nicole used to be a Playboy bunny, but she's no longer a Playboy bunny. And it's sad that, she's also friends with Momokun. But it's kind of sad what happened. You can tell that Momokun and others, used to work with her. She's a really good cosplayer, but Jesus Christ, she does lewds like no other. And it's sort of like she tries to work her ass off to make cosplays, but I understand that she knows her stuff about modeling. She knows her stuff because she worked in Playboy for years. Oh shit. She worked for Playboy for years, and that's how she knows how to do the camera angles and everything. She's definitely a veteran, and she does pretty well with cosplay. Let's see who else. Lady Caddenley, that's another good cosplayer. She's very nice, from what I heard. A lot of people really like her cosplay outfits she does. She does them sexy, but at the same time, she doesn't try to be that way. She's best known for this one. You may have seen her around a lot in conventions dressed up like this. She does pretty well. Now, let me see, who else would I recommend? Let me see, because I can't find, like, Zori Bell is like another one. She's a really good cosplayer. She does the sexy type of cosplay, but the one cosplay I will give her credit for that she has done that was really cool, and I thought it was really amazing. Let me see if I can find it. It was it was this one. Yeah, she was Battlestar Galactica. I thought it was really cool that she almost looks like her, but at the same time, you know, she doesn't, and she does it pretty well too. This is one of her cosplays that I've seen before. I thought it was really cool and amazing. It's super cute though. She is super sexy, but at the same time, you know, looking at her, she does a lot of really interesting cosplays, and some of them I understand she does a lot of lewds, and I'm not gonna try to, you know, judge her for it. I understand that a lot of cosplayers have done lewds in order to make a living, and I understand where they come from. Now, let me see, who else should I recommend? I do follow Amaranth, but I can't really recommend her because there's some drama around her that happened, and I'm not gonna talk about it. Who else would I recommend? Elizabeth Rage. Elizabeth Rage is another one. She does some really good cosplays. Even though she's friends with Momokun, I know that they both work a lot, but she does some really cool cosplays. No joke, she does. Like, really cool, sexy cosplays. And I don't really say much about her, but I would say, you know, she can be sexy, but she can be really serious. Like, this one's okay. Yeah, it's okay. And she does a lot of sexy cosplays. Some of them are really good. Some of them can be like, eh. I would probably be like my jaw drop type of situation. Like, let me see who else can I recommend? Let's see. Vivid. I just hope she doesn't do anything. Let's see. Vivid Vivica. Yeah, I would recommend her. She does some cosplays, but she's more in the comic fantasy, you know, the comic fantasy fandom type of thing, like like 1950s noir type of dresses and outfits. Ant Girl. She has done cosplays before. I know that. Like this one, she did the Spider-Gwen outfit. She did the elf ears. She does play D&D a lot. A lot of the stuff that she does is more of a more her style, more her way type of thing. A lot of the stuff that she does is kind of really good style of cosplay, but at the same time, you know, she tries to do the super sexy type of cosplay. That's the truth. She used to be a professional. She was a professional glamour model, and she still is a professional glamour model. And she's still doing this. She has done nude modeling. She has done a lot of other things, but she is also known in the community in D&D as the Sirens of the realm. Let me see, what else? Who else should I recommend to follow so that you guys can possibly check out? Let's see, Jessica Negri. Yeah, I'd rather recommend maybe Hello Kitty. She actually is a very nice cosplayer. Recommend her because Hello Kitty is a very nice cosplayer. Let me see if I can. Because she has done a lot of cosplays, as you can see. I'm so awake. at day 2. Like, she has done a lot of really, really odd topic cosplays. I mean, she has done pretty good for herself. She has a really big following, as you can see right here. Like, she has 62K point cosplayers. I recommend you follow her if you really want really good cosplay. This is her. I recommend it. Hello Kitty Mate. Hello Kitty Kate. That's what. Hello, I'm Kate. That's what she calls herself on this. I'm sorry. I'd call her Hello Kitty Kate Mate, because that's the truth. I call her Hello Kitty Mate. Oh man, I really am stupid. Let me see, who else should I recommend? Let's see. Oh yeah, she does a lot of good, like, she builds her own cosplays. No joke. She does a lot of good cosplays. If you look at her videos, I recommend you look at it. She can teach you how to make cosplays, no joke, out of a lot of things, because she builds her own stuff, and she does commissions as well. She works on a lot of cosplays. You can tell that she works a lot. Like, you see right here, this is one of her projects that she has done, and it's really beautiful though. She's one of those types that can build props. She could build armor. She could build almost anything. And then she's married, by the way. She has done a lot of really good cosplays, and some of it is fabricated 3D printing, some of it is paper, some of it, she'll show you how she does this stuff. And it's very interesting. She also does YouTube, and it's very educational stuff. So if you want to, I recommend you check her out. She does a lot of stuff. You can follow her on Instagram, on Community Cosplay. That's a really good one. Let me see if I can find some more cosplayers to recommend. If you want a super sexy cosplayer, I recommend Jalissel 581. She's from Russia. She says in her profile, I'm not human. I'm an alien from another planet, Omicron Persei. Cosplayer, artist, cat lover. You can see right here, this is her, and she's known for her super sexy cosplays. She's also friends with another cosplayer I know that's from Russia. A lot of people talk about her. A lot of people do. Let me see who sent a message, because I haven't heard any messages. And there's a lot of cosplayers that do recommend this stuff. Let me see who sent me a message. Oh, Cell Dweller. Okay. Let me go back here. Like, I find her humorous sometimes, especially her friends that do cosplay. She has done a lot of cosplays, and I recommend you check her out. Follow her on Instagram. It's Galaxy581 _581. Sorry. Let me see if I could find people to follow. Let's see. Who else? Cordelia Cosplay. Should I recommend her? All right, we'll follow. We'll talk about Roxanne Radell, cosplay creator. She's from Russia too. She also sells her stuff on Ecstasy Shop, Cosplay Shop RU. Let's see. As you can see, she does a really good cosplays, and most of it is makeup. Most of it is, she has the makeup style of cosplay. She does really good cosplay. She has really amazing, concepts that she does with her cosplay. It's really beautiful. You can tell that right here. You can tell by the outfit that she does. Like, she did that from, I remember this show. I really didn't like it because I know that the Avatar Korra, I didn't really like Avatar Korra, but she did a good job with the outfit somewhat. Oh man, I really didn't like that anime. I really didn't like that anime, but it looks okay. Let me see who else. What other cosplay she did? Excuse me. Let me see. What else did she do that's really cool? She did Lust. She did Lust. She did Poison Ivy. And she has really good cosplays, but what the heck is that? Oh, that's pretty nice. Let's see. Let's see. She tries to go. Let's see. Cat. Black Cat. Let's see. Who else has she done? Let me see what she. Yeah, that's pretty good. A little bit more. That's pretty cool though. Let's see, that's from Dota 2. She has done cosplays. And I recommend you follow her if you want to. I don't really say much about it, but she does a lot of good cosplays. You can tell. Let me see. That's pretty cool. No. No. Man, I hate my phone sometimes because Siri tends to react to my names or something like that. Tries to get me into a conversation. Let's see. Who else do I know that would be pretty good? Pastille Ninja. Let's see. Pastille Ninja. She's another cosplayer, but she does a lot of wigs. I know that she's like a costume prop maker. I recommend you check her out. Let's see. She does a lot of really good cosplays. You can tell she does a lot, put her work on her cosplays and everything. Like she literally does like 3D fabrication of cosplays. Let's see. Who else do I follow that does pretty good cosplays? I need to look more deeply into the world of cosplay. Courtney Bright Eyes. No. I would recommend her, but no. Natsumi Cosplay. Let's see. Natsumi Cosplay is another cosplayer. She has a really cute face, and she's from the Ukraine. Her name's Anastasia, and she's from the Ukraine. Now, you can tell by the work that she does here, she does a lot of really good cosplays. You can tell she puts a lot of work into her cosplays, and they are really beautiful cosplays. And her face is so adorable. You can tell that, you know, she does a lot of, you know, sexy poses and everything, but you can tell she puts a lot of work into her cosplays and everything. Let's see, who else would I recommend? Kasumi Cosplay. That's another chick that has been known in the cosplay community for cosplay. She's from Brazil. She does a lot of good she does a lot of weird cosplays. Although she makes super sexy cosplays, she has been known to do the one cosplay that everyone recognized her for and everyone knows about. That's what she's known for. A lot of the cosplay she does is just low-key stuff, but she has potential to be a good cosplayer. That's pretty much what I know about her. She's not well known, but she's known around the community for one particular cosplay. That was it. Now let me see. Yoshibo cosplay. Let's see what Yoshi-chan cosplay. She's a really cute cosplayer from Vietnam, and she's a very young cosplayer. Very adorable, really adorable, but her face is so young. She does the super sexy stuff, but at the same time, you just can't help but laugh at her. She's so small and cute that you can tell that she manipulates the pictures and poses that she does in her cosplays. And it's a lot of the cosplays she does, she does them pretty well, and she knows how to do the poses and everything, especially the duck face and everything. She does the poses pretty well. I have to admit, she does them pretty well professionally with the camera, and knows how to manipulate the camera pretty well. As you can see right here, that is really cute and adorable. She does that so well with her face, and that's why that's what I probably followed her for, because of the face and Yoshinobi cosplay. Let's see, who else did I follow that I thought was really cool? Stephanie. Oh, she's an FX. She's a really good FX special effects makeup special effects artist. I really did thought, because she wanted to follow me on online, and she does really good special effects makeup. If anything, I think she could probably pull off a lot of things, because as you can see right here, she demonstrates like the makeup and everything that she does. I remember she did a live stream where she basically showed off her makeup, where she ripped it off. She's a really good makeup artist for special effects movies. I hope she gets a job in the movie industry someday, because she does some really interesting work. You could tell by what she does is sort of interesting, because I know that she works with a lot of other people, and you'd be surprised. I remember her friend crafted that mask helm that she was wearing, and they used like clay, and they designed the clay, and it was kind of the makeup point of it, and it was sort of interesting to watch, because she actually shows you the techniques that she does with making this stuff, and you can tell she works a lot with the makeup that she does and her style and everything. She's a really good artist with her makeup. It's sort of cool though. Now you can tell she does a lot of makeup, and it's sort of cool though. I recommend you check her out and follow her, because that's another she does a lot of cosplay and makeup and prop and makeup effects. She's a really cool artist. If you really want to learn from her, I suggest you follow her on Instagram. That's another one that I could recommend. Let me see, who else? Princess. Let me see. Princess Hana cosplay. Let's see. She does okay cosplay. I haven't really seen her a lot lately. I know that she's from Russia though. A really good cosplayer. She's friends with another cosplayer that I follow, and they both do a lot of good, interesting cosplays together. And they both really are interesting people to look at, because they have done cosplays that are really beautiful, really cool. Let's see if I remember this one. Because she has done a lot of beautiful cosplays, and these cosplays are really interesting though. It's sort of why you'd be surprised what they do, and they actually are pretty good at what they do when they cosplay together. You can tell she puts a lot of work in some of the cosplays she does, and some of the cosplays are very funny. Now let me see, who else can I recommend that you guys follow, because there's a lot of cosplayers. If you really can't, let me see, who else? No, okay. Omni. That's another cosplayer you could probably check out. She has this adorably cute face. That's why I follow her. Even though she has this adorably cute face, I just can't help look at. Even though, you know, she does it funny. She's mostly like artistically funny, that you look at her face and you just be like, oh wow, she's so cute. You just can't judge her. You know, she tries to do the super sexy cosplays, but at the same time, you know, that's another thing that people do. Let's see, what else can I recommend? Let's see, Monocross, that's another cute cosplayer. She does a lot of, she's from, I believe, okay, Monocross is another cosplayer that does cosplay. But she's from Atlanta, Georgia. She's a really good cosplayer. She does these, she has this adorable, you know, you can tell that it's not makeup or anything. It's sort of, she knows how to pose. She knows how to pose her face out there. And I understand that this is, you can tell, she says she's a conservative cosplayer. More content available on my Patreon. She does a lot of cute, like, cutesy face, you know, cosplay. Even though she tries to do the super sexy cosplay, her face is more adorable when you look at her. Yeah, she does the sexy cosplay, but you just can't really, you know, when she does that, she's more, whoa. Okay. Excuse me. You can tell she does a lot of cute, adorable stuff. And that's another thing I looked at. Let me see. Oh, let's see. Who else should I recommend? Nadia Sana. Oh yeah. I know that she's a really famous TV personality. She's known she's known on TV in Espanol. Yes, that's right, ladies. In Espanol, she knows how to speak Spanish. She's really well known in Mexico. Nadia Anton. Nadia Anton. That's how they pronounce her name. Nadia Sonaka. Nadia Sonaki. That's how I can pronounce it. Now, she's a very nice person. From what I heard from other people, she has done cosplays before. She's a really good at what she does. She does really good, interesting cosplays. You can tell she works her ass off to do these cosplays, and yeah, she does the sexy cosplays. But if you really want to follow her, she's also very well known in the community as well. Now, a lot of you don't realize she has done a lot of good cosplays, and it's sort of interesting to look at. Now, let's see. Let me see. Who else do I know? Well, she does a lot of good cosplays and everything. So, I recommend you check her out and follow her on Instagram. Nadia Sonaka. Naki or something. Naki. Sorry if I can't pronounce it right. Alright, let's go ahead and try to find some cosplayers. Everlyn Cosplay from Siberia. Now everyone knows in Siberia, no one can hear you when the wind blows. No, they don't. Now you can see right here, she does a lot of really cute, somewhat sexy cosplays. If you want to, I recommend you check her out. That's another cosplayer I follow. I know I'm just recommending cosplayers for you guys because I know that everyone's upset about Momokun, so I'm going to go ahead and recommend other cosplayers because this is something entertaining. I know it's boring as fuck, but as far as I know, let's see, who else can I recommend? I know that there's some really good cosplayers. Dominique Sky. Let's go ahead and recommend Dominique Sky for the win, even though she's married. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Dominique Sky, who loves to do a lot of cosplays. No joke. A lot of cosplays at conventions. I remember meeting her at the convention one time and recorded her and did a video with her kid and everything. She was so adorable. This is her kid that she cosplays with a lot. They have like some of them are matching cosplays. I thought it was really cool and cute, especially her friend. That was at PAX South. I remember I asked if I could take a video clip of them, and they said yes. And I actually gave them the clip because they needed for some professional stuff. I thought it was really cool. You can see right here.
Come with me, my love, to the sea of love. I want to tell you.
You can tell that her kid's pretty shy. I thought it was really cool, though. It was a really cool thing that they did at a convention, and I thought it was really cool. It's like, I recommend you follow her on Instagram. Let me see, who else can I find that I can recommend. Oh, Vampire Cake. That's that 13. That's another cosplayer. She really does really okay cosplay. I remember she did some really cool cosplay.
Hey, what's up, JT?
Hey, how's it going? How's it going, man?
Oh, not too bad. Is there a reason you're in the pre-show room by yourself?
Oh, I'm just doing a live stream. I didn't want to disturb you guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. I'll let you finish it up then.
Yeah, I was just showing some cosplays because what happened was, did you hear about Momokun?
Yes.
What are your thoughts on what happened?
You know, I never really thought it through until because I don't know the full details.
What happened was K-Bear came forward and claimed that she basically basically took her top off and showed it in a bathroom because they were in a bathroom together and revealed it to a bunch of people. Like she basically Momokun came in and tried to show her tits to total strangers and embarrassed her.
So Momokun tried to force this other person to like show her tits to everybody.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a violation of like a person's private space.
Yeah, that's what happened, and she got accused of sexual harassment, and then other cosplayers came forward. One of them, I believe, said that she got her ass slapped without her consent. That was another incident that happened, and it's detailed in the Momokun canceled hashtag. Momokun is canceled.
Huh. Well, I mean, yeah, that definitely would ruin a lot of Momokun's scenarios there. Hey, what's up? Corrupt just joined us.
I was spying. What the fuck, Switchpoint? God damn you. I was spying, you fucking faggot. What the fuck?
That's not how spying works. You're not even
that
fucking
is
like...
how spying works. Don't tell me how to... I'm a master spy. Fuck you. There you go.
JT's live right now anyway.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that. Did you hear about Momokun?
Not at all. What happened?
Apparently, she got accused of sexual harassment, and a lot of cosplayers came forward and said that, yeah, she violated my private space.
Okay, who is Momoku?
She's the cosplayer.
Yeah, she's a cosplayer that she promotes like body positivity.
Oh God, yes. Wait, is she obnoxious about it?
Not that I know of, because she's known for her memes though. I know that she was popular by her memes. Because she was so funny at times, but it said that she kind of pissed off a lot of people. Like she went. What happened was there was this cosplayer named K-Bear who's from Atlanta, and what happened was she got violated. That black woman got violated, and showed off her titties to the public. That's what happened.
Mokun's like, yeah, you can look at my. Yeah, it's like, here's my friend.
Okay, I'm stuck in that. Like, that is such a confusing way to say it. That black woman got violated and showed off her titties to the. But like, I don't even know what that means, bro. Like, explain for a little. Explain it a bit.
What happened was, Momokun went and snuck up behind a girl at a convention in a bathroom, and what happened was she tried to force her top off and showed her nipples, and it was a black girl.
Okay, is that?
And the girl came forward and told everybody. She sexually harassed her at the convention.
Okay. What is a big black matter? Is it like, I'm just
no. That's what happened. It was a black cosplayer named K-Bear.
Okay.
Okay, I think our question is like, is her being black like important to the story? That's I think.
No, that's what they're trying to say. That's what they were.
Oh, okay.
That's what they're trying to do. That's what they're like. There was this one person on Twitter saying that, and they were pointing out. Yeah, but did she get? Yeah, she did harass a black cosplayer, and this girl came out of nowhere saying that if it was a black girl, wouldn't. It was like, but they pointed out, yeah, there was a black girl that got assaulted.
Okay. All right. Okay. Because I was confused because it was like I don't really know.
I'm sorry. What happened was some cosplayers came forward and talked about that they got sexually assaulted by Momokun. Like they felt violated by her. There was one girl that claimed that she basically said that Momokun basically used like a megaphone and stuck it up her pussy.
What?
Yeah. And she felt it and told her, because she didn't introduce herself. She just basically just went in and interrupted her and just stuck a megaphone up her pussy. That's what she said. She wrote that. It's like, it's under the Momokun hashtag. If I gotta look it up.
Fair enough.
Okay. I want to make a porn called Pussy Microphone.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Switch. Will you visit me in my pussy megaphone?
Well, I mean, like, nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah,
and also
whatever.
the fact that
here's
Momokun's excuse. She said that she claimed that ADHD was the reason why she did all those things. She's using the
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why people hate her, because she's using the I have ADHD excuse.
And
That's
she's the
right.
body
When you have
positive.
ADHD, you can get away with this shit.
She's a body positive model or something.
Yeah.
You know, she tried to cheat her way by getting like some kind of surgery for her stomach, and she photoshopped her images.
I heard about that.
She got a what a gastric what is it, like gastric bypass or something like that?
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, because that helps you lose weight a lot easier.
Yeah.
Well, it makes you eat less or something.
No, it wasn't really like gastric bypass. It's like this kind of surgery where they take your they take the fat from your stomach, like they burn it off in the surgery room. I don't think that's gastric bypass. I think gastric bypass is like they kind of take some kind of
You mean?
Well, wait, because the stomach staple where like they make it so like your stomach gets filled up faster, so you get like you can eat less, so you'll eat less, and like therefore you'll have less calories to burn. Then there's like the one where it's, then there's the one where like they do the burn where they make it so like your stomach burns like that quicker kind of thing, right? Like there's a few different ones kind of.
There's one where they also freeze your fat cells.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah. I'm gonna let you finish your live show. I'm gonna head on out here.
I
just wanted
understand.
to. Yeah, no worries. But I do appreciate the heads up on what's going on here.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys were doing like this.
Yeah,
So,
I just basically talk about the news and shit. That's basically it. Especially the whole Gundam, the new Gundam fiasco with Gundam Breaker on PS4.
Mhm.
A lot. It turns out
What
that
happened?
game had a lot of bugs and issues. And
I am so glad I didn't buy it.
I didn't buy it either because I was glad because already the Japanese are literally making memes of that game.
Huh.
And I saw that video.
Dude, I was so desperate for a Gundam customization game, and then Mech told me about Gundam Breaker. I was like, ooh, I should buy that. Now that, like, you saved me a shit ton of money, man.
And a lot of people,
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of people are talking about
better
it.
wait, see if they patch the game and then get it when it's cheap.
Yeah, that's why already it's at 70% off now.
Oh crap!
Yeah, there's a guy that made a video about that.
Well, there you go.
Let's see, because I'm looking at the hashtag Momokun cancel because it's so fucking funny.
And she's a body
Cosplayer.
It's funny that she's a body positive model. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
there was a lot of stuff about her that was brought up on Cow. A lot of people brought up the fact that she faked her. She claimed she was Italian and all that other stuff. She claimed, like, there's also the fact that they claimed that she did this stuff at conventions, and especially, you know, it was sort of weird though. And you know, she was a really good cosplayer, but at the same time, you know, she really, really, you know, I remember one time she freaked out about a guy who pointed a gun on her on social media. Like, this guy took a picture of her and just showed it and just like had this gun on her, and it was so funny. And she just freaked out about it.
Oh, and there's even like talks right now that she might be a thief of cosplay as well.
Yeah.
That
I just saw that.
Yeah, she copied some. There was a picture going around that she copied like model pictures, and she said that was her original stuff. No, it wasn't.
No.
Like the poses that she does, because they were like showing the pictures, even the cosplays that she was using.
Oh, well, one wrong turn, I guess, ruins everything.
Yeah, and of course, you know, she
I,
also pointed out like there's a lot of cosplayers or players that are talking about it.
I think ever since I saw that picture from Squidludes on Twitter, I think you mentioned. I think he has called out Momokun before this entire sexual harassment stuff came out. Yeah.
Well, it's about time someone exposed Switch Point's dirty secrets.
Hey man, if you want free porn, go ahead and feel free to expose my dirty secrets.
Okay, I'll show pictures of Momokun. It's on Google.
At first, I thought you were gonna say pictures of Switch Point.
That's right. Pictures of me, as found on Momokun's computer. Apparently, Momokun has a thing for me. I don't know why. I don't get it. Whatever.
She got suspended off of Twitter. So.
Wait, Momokun got suspended?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Why did she get suspended?
For saying some really shitty things on Twitter. Like she threatened somebody. All right, I'm gonna send you the link to the Google stuff that you can search up her. Let me see. Here you go.
So what she meant, like she had ADHD. Does she like? So when she's like sexually assaulting someone, does she have like Vietnam flashbacks or something?
No, she basically used ADHD as an excuse for her behavior that she did at conventions.
Are you confusing ADHD with PTSD?
Yeah, probably. Sorry.
Yeah.
So like she sees a cosplayer, and then like her ADHD kicks in, and then she starts having like PTSD style fucking Vietnam flashbacks.
No. She basically, acts hyper and tries to, because she slapped some girl's ass, but without her consent.
So she has. So wait. So she sees a random person, ADHD kicks in, and she's like, "I'm gonna rape a bitch."
Something like that. Something like
I like your ass, dear. It's nice and fat and firm.
That's what happened.
I'm sorry, but that's an interesting escalation of things.
I know, and a lot of
I
people...
like how like. I'm sorry, I didn't take my rape medication today.
Yeah.
Well, here's the pictures of her. If you want to check her out, I did link it to you, Corrupt.
All right, let me see. Oh my God! And
all right. What's your criticism, Corrupt? What's your criticism?
Wait, apparently, like, Nerd Wonder sent me an invite to a hangout or something? When was this?
That might have been for, like, the one that, like, was earlier with Weaponized Nerd Rage.
Yeah. God damn! I didn't even fucking. She sent it at like, dude. She sent it at like 10 o'clock.
What time is it there? I get right now.
I think it's like 2:09. It's like 12. God damn, man.
That's yeah.
All right. Apparently, let me just read this.
I didn't know that she sent me an invite. God, now I feel like an asshole because I didn't even acknowledge it. Dude, I hate being here. This has been the shittiest. Dude, brah. This has been the shittiest fucking like 4th of July.
I understand. It happens.
We're live right now on JT's channel, and like, we're up to talk about how shitty his 4th of July has been.
I don't. I went to my family's house and to eat. That was it. I actually enjoyed myself, but it was okay.
I went to my family's place.
Was it okay?
Here's your self-righteous Facebook.
Yeah.
Actually.
Well, I didn't go for July 4th. I went for Canada Day.
This is. Let me see if I can get on the. Let me see if I can show you guys who Momokun is. Cosplay. Yeah, Momokun's cosplay is like. That's. Let me see if I can give you an example. Let me see if I can.
Let me pass this on the.
Momokun's cosplay is about showing her curves and making herself look sexy.
Yeah. Let me see if I can.
She looks fat as shit, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
She looks like Jubilee ate the other fighters in this one picture.
Oh God.
I found her Facebook post on the forums.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read what she said on Facebook?
Yeah, go ahead.
Didn't she like also do porn or something?
Yeah,
I have diabetes.
She has a Patreon. She's like one of those lewd cosplayers.
If you don't like me because I am very popular for my cosplays, then that's said empathetic on your part, because I actually a very nice person and do a lot to help other people out.
Yeah, you also rate random cosplayers too.
Yeah. You also don't apparently have any self-awareness. You're okay with like just being like, "Hey, bitch, I'm going to like try to strip you in front of everybody." Like, the fuck.
Yeah, go ahead and continue reading. Go ahead and continue reading that thing. What does she has to say?
Oh, Christ.
All right.
Fan fiction account?
Oh, maybe. She's running her fan fictions, you know. She's talking about how the character she's cosplaying got raped by another person, and how she. But don't worry, it doesn't count as rape because she consented in the end.
Oh.
Has an old fan fiction account. There's an entire like huge section of her writing novels or something.
Oh,
I don't even know if this is real.
Let me see.
But I'll post it on the Just Sweden lolcow cringe room or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Throw it in the subreddit. Let's see. I'm looking at the, like, people are talking about on Reddit too.
I'm scrolling through her pictures and I'm curious, is she getting fatter progressively or what? It's like she's getting progressively fatter through.
I know.
Potentially she could be. Maybe she's like, I'll use body positivity so that I can get fatter and not have to worry about it.
Yeah, and they're also talking about it on Reddit Kappa.
Kappa?
Yeah, Kappa.
Kappa Mikey?
Yeah, as in Kappa.
Oh my. Oh gosh, she looks fat as hell, dude. It's like progressively fatter within every picture.
Oh,
I mean,
holy shit! God. Did she eat the other cosplayers after sexually harassing them, or what? Like, what the fuck is going on with this bitch, man?
So those bitches into like same size as work. Got it.
Yeah, she photoshopped her pictures, so it kind of like, you know, said.
Positivity, then?
She's like trying to make herself look skinnier or more shapely.
Go woman. I get it, because you got a bunch of
Photoshop.
squirrels on you.
I don't need to be squirrely any other way. All right.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me.
You know, you don't. You know, you wouldn't have to like you wouldn't have to use Adobe Photoshop if you just eat a salad every now and then, right?
Or go to the gym, but she doesn't go to the gym, I'm guessing. I mean,
Jesus Christ, bitch! Instead of drinking like 2 gallons of fucking soda, why don't you just like drink a water? Like, holy fuck!
Yeah, man.
I don't know if they're gonna label this as NSFW, but most of her pictures are just fucking disgusting.
Most of her pictures should be labeled as hate speech against my eyes, man.
My eyes, my eyes. They can only handle so much. Is she trying to eat that gun?
Yeah.
What?
Just sprinkle some sugar on it. It'll taste just like a Twinkie.
Okay.
Oh god, that's funny.
Oh man, and Repsion made a video about her.
It's like, I think she does have ADHD. Anyone seen her face in most of these pictures? She's
like that's. I was thinking, you know, maybe she doesn't have that bad of a face, but then when you actually look at her face, it's like she's pretty ugly.
She's an ugly
ugly
bitch.
on the inside and the outside. It's like you compare her Photoshop pictures to her real pictures. You kind of see she's faking it.
So like most of the internet.
Yeah.
Touch
Oh god.
What is going on with her eyelids in this picture? Like, no, really, what is going on with those eyelids? Like, what the fuck?
I like how. Also, I just saw like your the thing you posted in Not Say Rule 34, where apparently I'm like gay Mario.
Yeah, straight you are. And Bowser's your bitch.
Like, he's just like, oh Mario, please don't violate me with your sausage.
Why is he sure?
Oh no. Like, Mario's going to put the pepperoni on your mustache, Bowser. And like, what the fuck? That doesn't even make sense. No, what? That's alright.
Like, did you see that fish that Mario has there?
Oh god.
That is a Dr. Mario fish.
This is so random, but like this one SJW chick I knew once, she was trying to like make a point that if a woman said something like sexual to a man, they would get offensive, and she was like, "Oh, let me put this pussy on your mustache," and I'm like, "Go ahead," and then she got really angry at me and was like, "That's not appropriate," and I'm like, well, I mean, like, then you don't understand how men react to shit like that, then. What the fuck? Like, no one's gonna be offended, bitch.
Nope, no one's gonna be offended by that shit. No one's gonna be like,
I know.
guys, like,
I mean, well,
I'll try it once. Let's see where it goes.
I mean, your face is offensive, but the proposition alone isn't.
Yeah. Like, goddamn.
I'm really
I'm already people are talking about her. There's only one YouTuber that talked about her.
I think going back home for like a few days has like made you like has increased your levels of anger.
Yeah, and the funny thing was she lost her sponsorship to go to Anime Expo. She is not allowed to go.
So
wait,
I want to point out this last one here with the
Expo?
bathing suit.
Yeah, she's banned from Anime Expo, and she lost her sponsorship to go in there for free.
I want to point out this one here that they were recently posted, where she's like doing the bathing suits and all that shit. And she goes in like the last piece, that one piece. I don't know if it's like a leotard or a bathing suit or whatever. Like that shit looks like it's too small for her. Like oh shit, I bought it this size before I gained the extra weight. I gained the extra weight, and like it fucking doesn't fit anymore. Like, that's what I'm seeing here with this picture.
Yeah. The thing is, you know, that's why she's literally a meme now. She's
Lame,
literally,
ma'am.
yeah, she's a literally. She used to be funny, but now it's like after what she did, a lot of people hate her now.
She will forever be known as Pussy Megaphone.
Yeah,
So she's the purple-haired one here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And I want to point out the girl who's playing the Bulma. Bam. All right.
She posted pictures of this anyway, so I wouldn't look at Pussy Megaphone.
Oh, they're in the Joss Whedon cringe room.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I have a room called the Joss Whedon cringe room. Welcome to my Discord.
Yeah.
I don't even know if this is going to be labeled NSFW.
Yeah.
Knowing the context of the material.
Is he recording the room? I don't know if he's recording the room. He's recording our voices.
Oh. No, he's not recording the room. I'm just telling you that I don't even know if this is going to be like, you know, removed or supposed NSFW. But...
Miss Piggy was to think Miss Piggy was a beloved icon, and now she will be forever known as a sexual abuser.
I don't care, man. So, like, okay, Corrupt, you gotta tell me this cosplayer who's like cosplaying like Bulma here in this last picture. Like, I'd fuck her.
Which one is Bulma? Where?
The one here where they're drawing like the body shape to let you know like how fat she actually is.
Yeah, the one next to Eric Cartman.
So the fat one, Bulma is like the actual shape.
Okay, so that's supposed to be Bulma with the bunny ears.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see her face, but yeah, I'd probably hit that shit.
I'd probably hit it. I can't see her face very well, but I hit it. The one with the purple hair there, that's supposed to be Momokun.
That's supposed to be Momokun. Did Momokun eat Bulma and like gain her power or something? Like, why is she so fucking huge?
Like, what happened to Momokun in this case scenario is she most likely, you know why, like Bulma, it's not that Bulma lost the bunny suit and got like their Arabian suit like she did in the anime. No, Momokun decided to eat the bunny suit. So Bulma's like, fuck, I have an
my question. Did someone eat Momokun and then like this doppelganger here appear as her? Like what is going on? Like look at this.
I heard tell, bro.
I don't know. It's so bad that the thing is she kept grabbing people's asses and boobs. That's the thing that happened.
Ass and titties.
Yep.
Ass and titties.
Yep, that's what happened.
Ass and titties. Booty, booty, booty.
Yep, and then she stuck a megaphone in somebody's pussy.
Yes.
So, like, was the megaphone at least on?
Pussy
Yeah.
megaphone.
And the woman and
Damn, that slosh
She-
must have been
and
really
she-
awkward.
I know it was really awkward because the girl said that she didn't know who she was, and she basically went behind her and because she was basically doing like the twerking dance, and
The twerking dance. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
yeah, the girl was twerking, and then of course
Twerking
she
is not a dance.
No, this can't be fucking real.
That is the whitest way I've ever heard someone pronounce and have ever heard someone describe twerking. Like it's
Twerking.
like she did
Twerking is not a dance. Twerking is a thing, but
okay,
it's not
she
dancing.
said booty dance. Okay, that's what she said.
She did the booty dance where she just wiggled her behind and in somebody's face.
Yeah, and then
JT,
of
like, how
course,
white
and
are,
what
no,
happened?
JT, how white are you? I need to know,
I
right?
am not that white enough to.
You
do
sound like the whitest motherfucker I've heard.
That's because I know how to read the dictionary, man. Not as well as anyone else, but I try.
You try.
I know how to read the
Bitches
dictionary.
like calling it a twerking
It is not
dance.
even- I know how to read the dictionary. Anyone can read the dictionary.
Yes,
Calling it a twerking dance or a Buddha dance.
booty, as in booty,
Like,
A booty dance.
a booty dance.
Like, it's
Are
just called
you
twerking.
serious? Were you reading
not
the
a name.
dictionary, mate?
Okay.
I'm
Also,
only
I
going
wanna
by
point
what
out,
they
a
said.
Booty bounce is not a twerk. Two different things.
Okay, fair enough.
I love this conversation. It's so weird.
I know it is.
Corrupt. You fucking know him. You know I'm right.
Like, it's like, I'm just a booty dance. I'm white because I know how to read the dictionary. I'm white because I know how to read the dictionary. That is JT's argument.
I'm not
White.
that white enough to try, man.
Not that white enough to try. Excuse me, I have my like wheat cakes. And I don't know, like some other white shit. I know.
That's some crazy white shit there, brother.
All right, so yo, JT, like what you were saying about Big Bitch here.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying about her, like you were like talking about how like she sexually harassed people and shit.
Yeah. You want?
And she apparently was like twerking or something as well.
Well, I could probably do it with the more. How about? Do you want me to do it with the, like the narration of Morgan Freeman's voice?
No, but no. It's like I'll tell you why. Cause like I was gonna ask. Oh yeah, I know what I wanted to ask you because I wanted to ask you this. She said she put a microphone in, like she stuck a microphone, a megaphone in some chick's pussy. Did she like say anything through on the other, like through the megaphone, like hello?
Probably.
Like my pussy does tricks. It says hello.
Yeah. That,
like I mean,
she
yelled.
She yelled something, and from what I understand, the girl said that that she felt her saying something, and she felt it in her vagina. I'm sorry.
How is your pussy loose enough to have a megaphone up there? Is it like the?
I don't know. Vibrations. It's vibrating. It's a vibrating sonic sound.
Wait, no. How do you not notice a spherical, like, metal thing being put inside of your pussy?
That's what she said. That's what she said in her writing when she claimed
that shit has to at least be warm or cold.
This bitch's vagina is a fucking chasm or something. What the fuck?
That's what they said. That's what the girl said. Let me get the tweet.
Hello. Wait, this doesn't have an echo too. Like hello.
What I'm trying to figure out here is like how does she not at least feel like the change in temperature? This is like a metal object being put inside of her. Like it's either going to be extra warm or extra cold, right? Like
she must be so loose that you could stick like a small object up there, like a fucking baseball or something. Like holy shit, man. Or drive the truck up in that bitch or something. Like god damn.
Holy shit! Hey, wait. No, I have like, if I were to like run into her, like, could I just ask, like, hey, you know, I need to keep my like, I gotta keep my soup like nice and warm. Do you mind if I put the Tupperware inside of your pussy? Well, clearly, you can fit like the bit, like clearly it's like a chasm.
Bitch, do you have a vagina or a refrigerator? Like, what the fuck?
Let me.
Well, I presume it at least like it works like a regular bodily function and still keeps things warm and not like cold, right? Like
her vagina is storage.
Like she doesn't take a purse around. She just digs through her vagina. It's like, excuse me, I'm just gonna dig through my like vajayjay and try to find some shit.
My vagina also doubles as a purse.
Like, ma'am, your money is sticky. Yes.
Your money is sticky. We have just shitted up your show. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, JT. I really am.
We did not mean to shit up your show, JT.
It happens.
I want to point out that Corrupt and I like together is probably like the worst idea ever.
I'm so sorry that we should have your show, JT. Oh my god. It's like the adventures of Pussy Megaphone.
Imagine if that pussy were to squirt while talking to a megaphone.
Squirt, normally. I imagine it would be like a gusher.
Well, I mean, like, okay, wait, if it's gonna squirt, then like,
Yeah.
I need to know, like, what are the decibels of this megaphone, and like, what is it causing?
A megaphone. She put a megaphone. She put a megaphone against her pussy. What the fuck? That is.
I'm still trying to figure out how she didn't realize.
This shit is like, it's like.
Like, okay, I have a question. Were her panties still on, or were they pulled off during the process of this megaphone being put up there? Like, because then I'm like, how did the hell did you not notice the wedgie?
Oh god.
Hey,
How did you not notice someone sticking a megaphone up your vagina? What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I really am, JT. I really am. But I'm like, this is something I'm trying to get past right now.
I understand. It's a far-fetched story. It's like Momokun basically got behind and snuck in and just basically went like, surprise! That's what happened.
Surprise!
And then you said, wait, was she twerking in the megaphone thing or another story?
No, what happened was this girl said that she was dancing, like doing a booty dance. That's what she said when she wrote that whole article, saying that I was doing a booty dance and my friends were dancing, and then she showed up out of nowhere and snuck up behind me and put the megaphone right behind my pussy. That's what happened, and she yelled and screamed.
Okay then.
And she didn't know who she was. That's what the girl said. She didn't know who she was. She just introduced herself in a rude way by sticking that. And she was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Don't do that."
That's great. I'm not even gonna introduce myself or even say hi. I'm just gonna stick a pussy. Like, I'm gonna stick something in your pussy.
How is it that the world's? She must be like the world's fattest ninja or something to be able to just be like, surprise, megaphone.
like she's gonna be like using all those jutsus, and like she'll be the next. She's gonna be like the next main character in like.
Jesus Christ! Like Choji's, she must be like Choji's granddaughter or something. This bitch is like really
like,
selfish. Shit.
Shit. She's gonna show up. She's gonna be like the next main character in like Boruto. That shit's still going, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't fucking care. I gave up on Naruto after like the final arc. I was like, this shit's like stupid.
I like Naruto, actually. I'm surprised. I'm kind of disappointed, Switch. I thought you'd like it.
No, okay. I still like. I don't hate Naruto, but like that final arc was just that final arc was garbage, man.
I feel like the problem with it, like a lot of really long running series, unless you can keep the ideas fresh, shit just goes to shit, you know?
Yeah. Like it does. And I mean, I did like
Wait, let's stop shitting up the fucking live stream.
Oh no, Neville has shown up. Shit will continue.
We're about to leave. We're about to leave.
Okay,
Are we having a Nurkish moment?
No, bro.
Well, okay, sorry. Kind of a Nurkish moment, but kind of like.
Are we having one? Is that what's happening here?
No, this is somebody else's live stream. We need to leave.
All right. Well, it was awesome, JT. I'm peacing out. I'm gonna go into a different room.
I understand because it's hard to explain the whole situation with Momokun.
And I'm gonna jump into a different room here, and from there we'll figure it out. I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna choose a room, and you can follow me. Corrupt. How's that sound?
All right, awesome. Tell me which. Okay. Sorry, JT.
I understand. I'm gonna probably close this out and just begin with something else. It's just the thing about this whole situation is that it kind of surprised me that she did this shit.
Later, bro.
Take care.
All right.
All right, let me see right here that I'm looking at. So it has came to my attention that I was right about Maria Marmalade, aka Momokun. What I was right about is the fact that she is a stupid cunt. She has sexually harassed many cosplayers, especially females. Even if I'm lucky that I've never been sexually harassed in cosplay, I've been sexually harassed in general. I know how these victims feel. It disgusted me that a woman who are the harassers are able to get away with that shit. I'm disgusted from how there are fanboys and fangirls defending that shit, and she's one of those cosplayers who are toxic to the community. Speaking of that, I plan on making a video on giving my 2 cents on the whole thing. I may or may not need more evidence of her shittier behavior. To those who have been victimized by her, major condolences to you. Just to know that I'm here standing with you. Love, Turducky. Sexual harassment should not be dismissed and not come forward. Now, okay, so it looks like Momokun has been canceled since the dawn of time. Sad to hear people experiencing her madness. She should be ashamed of herself and the fact that, yeah, people are very upset with her about this whole thing. To the point that, yeah, anybody could do it. I have been mistaken for Momokun cosplay due to the weight, but we're looking nothing alike, so I don't see it. Let's see. What else? You can block me on Instagram, Momokun, but you can't do anything about Twitter. What lies are beyond the horizon? What we strive for. Yeah, and a lot of people are going after her on Instagram, on Twitter, and everything. Let's see here. She was canceled years ago when she acted racially offensive manner during Anime Los Angeles. Luckily, it's on YouTube. Now, a lot of people have talked about this whole situation. My favorite Momokun cosplay when she was a cosplayer herself, a pile of human garbage. Now, let's see. No, hi Marlon, I just want to thank you for posting this picture of yourself and how have you come. I've always extremely low self-esteem this year and decided to try to make the change. I've come down to 232 pounds and now I'm 192, striving for 160 before the summer. I hope to do my best. Official cosplayer, launch my cosplay career in New York City Comic Con, be able to feel 100% confident. I really appreciate seeing. Yes, you better show me yours soon as you do it. Let's see. Man, people are really going off on her. Now, a lot of people have came forward about Momokun, and it's sort of sad too, because this is something that I feel bad about. Momokun has always been toxic garbage, and recent events highlight how willing people are willing to support despite the abundant proof the person is terrible. She's been this way for years. Nothing about her behavior has changed. It's kind of sad too, because this is something that's kind of getting to the point for years. So, whoa, people are really going off on her. but this is beyond acceptable. Momokun needs to be out of our community. If conventions and after party event invites her as a guest, boycott it. If you are a photographer, stop working with her. It must end. This is becoming a point where people are going after her. And it's kind of sad that this is becoming one of those situations where Momokun, even the whole hashtag cancel Momokun, is getting to the point that Momokun is getting... Yeah, because they're getting to the point that Momokun is going to... Let's see. Let me see if I could find it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, she lied about her friends being raped. Lied to people that she was raped. She basically stuck up a megaphone in someone's pussy. Tried to get some black chick's nipples exposed. That's what happened. By the looks of this whole thing, this whole stream, it's sort of bad. There's been a lot of talk about what happened, and it looks like there's a lot of things that can happen on this stream that can be weird at times. But looking at what happened, I kind of feel unfollow me now. It's going to be the only thing I tweet about for the next week. I want this year's fuck what the fuck years. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about the Momokun thing. And it's getting to the point that Momokun will probably have to retire. Because they definitely are trying to cancel her from Anime Expo to the point that she is no longer allowed at conventions. And by the fact that this is something ridiculous that happened at a convention, she basically tried to put herself in a position where she basically said, "Aw, shit." Let's see. Well, she's posting screenshots of me when I was 17. Okay. In the case, Momokun treated a cosplayer for calling her out a couple of days before people came out about her sexual assault. Yeah, and I know who it was, and oh boy, people are really going off on her. Read the entire thread. My brothers and friends have been hearing and seeing this shit for the past few years. Hammer's going down on you. Hashtag Momokun. Okay, all these people are roasting Momokun with a cold, hard truth about her. Just plain awesome. Neither American nor attending AX. But I hope such sexual predators get blacklisted from all events. Fair enough. That's why most people are staying out of this. The Thought Police Cadet 420th log. We finally brought the big one. Took a long... like, this is so funny. And I'm looking at all this stuff that's happening on conventions, and everyone's like, I have ADHD. I never thought it was okay to sexually harass people. Good riddance, you bitch. Hashtag Momokun is canceled. Gets more like 3 tweets.
I'm just gonna talk about it. It's hard being a performer or a internet personality or celebrity or icon or whatever the fuck people want to label me as. It's not easy being in spotlight at all, and I'm sorry that I'm crying. It just sucks because sometimes people don't realize it at all, and people can be assholes sometimes, and that's okay. I get it. I put myself out there. I'm gonna get hate. I understand. I get it. but I can't stress how important it is that people they treat everyone they meet with like kindness, because you don't know what kind of battles they're going through.
Yeah, it's kind of sad too. Didn't age well. Soul contract Momokun. Oh man, they really are trying to go off on her. Man, this is sort of sad. And I'm looking at a lot of the shit that happens on this ADHD thing. I'm just looking at this and wondering, what the fuck are they trying to do? Legit, Momokun had a pretty face, but the fact that she is an art thief, a fucking thought, a full-fledged harasser and pervert, disregards characters by looting them, erases her natural beauty, and now she's just a leech. Wow, a lot of people are really going off on her in a cruel, sadistic way. I found myself in Momokun canceled rabbit hole. What's happening? But I'm a noisy and bored as fuck. Yeah, Momokun is canceled. Ladies and gentlemen, she is forever banned from conventions and shall not be. It's official. She lost her sponsorship boost at her AX budget. AX revoked. Yikes. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a lot of memes that are going around about her. Lordy, when you think Momokun tried to hold off the problematic behavior, she goes and calls people offended by her wanting to recreate a suicide. Silly. Yeah, it's kind of sad too. It is extremely real. Don't believe me? Talk to Bunny Ayumi, Kato Bear. Cancel. Yeah. Yeah. And it's sort of sad too, because this is sort of a sad story, and I guess Momokun is getting the full attack on the community itself. And of course, you know, a lot of people don't want her around the convention scene anymore because of the fact, yeah, she fucked up seriously. This is even karma at best. I can't believe she was like this. I met her at Evo, and she was already giving me the vibe that I was not comfortable with. That's why I decided to stay out of this shit. I know that most people really like her and hate her at the same time, but Jesus Christ. This is what's going on. Momokun kind of fucked up. And right now, this is getting to the point where, yeah, it's getting to the point that people are very upset with what happened with, most people know her as Swimsuit Succubus, and also Bunny Eye. Most people are surprised about what happened at the convention, and it's sort of sad too, because a lot of people really were kind of surprised by the shock of what happened. The fact that those two came out and came forward that, yeah, Momokun sexually harassed me. And it's sort of sad too, because these cosplayers who do this for a living, especially K-Bear, she was harassed by the fact that what happened was she got behind and basically tried to flip her bra open, and showed her nipples to the public. Okay. And it's kind of sad that this story kind of escalated into a really bad situation, and a lot of people are not happy with Momokun to the point that they're making fun of her weight. No. They're making fun of her cosplay. And of course the fact that someone said that she basically put a megaphone up their pussy and sexually harassed her is getting crazy to the point that, no joke, this is what's going on. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna have to go. I'll see you guys later. Catch you around. Bye bye.